The room was quiet when the cassette began to play, but it was not an ordinary silence. It was the silence of something waiting to be remembered. The sound rose slowly at first, like a voice rising from deep water. It carried the weight of time, not measured in years but in echoes. The voice belonged to him, yet not to the version of him who stood there now. It was the voice of a memory that had learned how to speak. As the recording unfolded, the room began to shift. Dust in the air moved with the rhythm of the sound. The walls thinned like paper, revealing faint outlines of hallways that once existed, doors that once led to places that were never meant to be revisited. Memory did not simply return, it resurfaced like a tide that had always been waiting. He saw flickers of the past forming in the corner of the room. Shapes of people he once knew, friends who had walked with him into the experiment, faces he could almost see yet could not truly recall. They were not ghosts nor hallucinations. They were the fragments of self that had been scattered across time, not gone, just misplaced. The recording spoke of the experiment's purpose, not to preserve life but to preserve identity, to keep the self intact even when memory failed, to anchor what would otherwise fade. But in doing so, something had split, something had multiplied, something had become more and less than human. The echoes were not simply memories. They were different versions of him, branching, looping, remembering and forgetting in cycles that did not end. The room pulsed once like a heartbeat shared across distance, and for a moment, past and present overlapped. He felt the fire again, the heat, the fear, the moment everything was consumed. Yet in the center of it, there was also a choice, a decision he had made, a decision he did not remember making. When the recording ended, the room did not return to stillness. It settled gently like a breath of let out after holding for too long. He stood there, cassette warm in his hand, no longer afraid of what it held. The memory was not chasing him, it was calling him forward, and for the first time he stepped toward it.